Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! Hello, Internet. Welcome to our new show. We're calling it Memory Lane. And I figure we can talk about some old video games that we used to play and kind of reminisce.
So it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, today's episode, as you can clearly tell, is based on Dragon Ball Z. I have one specific memory of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1, and it was on the PlayStation 2. The story goes, I had a PS2 and an Xbox, and I was playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1, and I had rented Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1 from Blockbuster, because that was still a thing back in the 90s.
Oh man, I remember Blockbuster.
And no, it's probably actually early 2000s, because I was playing with my sister. We were playing 1v1, and I had a 6-foot extension cord for my PlayStation controller. Yeah. So I was able to sit back on my bed, and my sister goes, "Oh, I want to play back there with you, too." And she did not have a 6-foot extension cord. Went yank, and my PS2 was standing in like the tower mode. Yeah. It was vertical, and it just went and fell straight to the floor. It was probably like a 3 to 4 foot drop, just falls straight to the floor. Couldn't get the game disc out. My mom had to take it to Walmart, and the kid there was like super excited. He got to take a PS2 apart, and they gave me another one for free.
What?
Yeah, that's a true story.
That's horseshit.
So what are your first memories of Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z, I remember waking up early on Saturday morning and watching Dragon Ball Z. I'm watching the marathon of Dragon Ball Z, 2 episodes, and then Sailor Moon.
That's one hell of a marathon, 2 episodes.
2 episodes every Saturday morning. It was great. It was a regimen, because I had breakfast, and I would watch Sailor Moon before anybody got up, because it was a guilty pleasure. And then 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and then Power Rangers and Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon came on.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Then I rewatched all of Dragon Ball Z in high school. I watched every episode. There was like 200-something episodes.
291.
I was so pissed at Goku.
Because of the ending of the series?
Because of the ending of the series. Spoiler alert, Goku is an asshole to everybody he knows and loves. I don't know. I have my qualms with it, but...
Supposedly, we're getting a new Dragon Ball Z series, or maybe not necessarily Dragon Ball Z, but a continuation of Dragon Ball Z that's not Dragon Ball GT, and it's coming out in Japan, I think this summer, and it's called Dragon Ball Z Fury, or like a Japanese word for Fury.
Yeah.
And it's going to continue right from the end of the Majin Buu saga and like pick up from the last episode, basically.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is probably the same favorite character that 90% of the audience has as well. Future Trunks.
Future Trunks? I was not going with Future Trunks this year.
You were not going with Future Trunks?
No.
Future Trunks is awesome because he has the Z sword and he has the awesome hair.
Yeah.
And then he's like...
That was pretty badass. And then they go into...
Hey guys, look at me. I'm showing up for the first time. And then he slices up Frieza.
And
everyone's like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was sweet. And then him and Vegeta went into the time chamber, and he came out with that super long hair.
That was freaking cool.
And then he was fighting Cell, and he was like, I can go stronger. And he just bulks up, and then he's super slow, and they all make fun of him for it.
Yep. So who is your favorite character?
My favorite character that they butchered was Kid and Teen Gohan.
Kid and Teen Gohan.
By far, that Gohan was my favorite Gohan. Because he was kind of... I guess Gohan was kind of a shitty character until the Cell Saga, and then they kind of threw him away again. Because he was a little whiny kid.
Wait. Hey, Ben, what are your feelings on later Gohan? Like... Great Saiyaman.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'm getting there. Oh, don't you worry. Well, I was getting there. So, the first part, little baby Gohan was a...
He was a whiner.
He was a whiny little baby. And he was super strong.
No, Piccolo, I want my daddy.
Yeah, but little whiny Gohan was dumb. And then Teen Gohan, he was awesome. And he became the first Super Saiyan 2? 2.
Super Saiyan 2.
And then he was badass, and then Goku from the spirit realm was behind him and did the Kamehameha, and he was like, Kamehameha. Yeah, that was cool. And then stupid Saiyaman Gohan was the dumbest. I don't even. Oh my god. Absolutely butchered my favorite character. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. And then they came out with Goten and Little Trunks.
I think my favorite moment in all of Dragon Ball Z is either one of two things, and it both involves Goku. Surprise, surprise. Is either one right at spoiler alert right after Krillin. If you've made it this far, I don't know why you're worried about spoilers. One right after Krillin dies and Goku.
Which time?
Yeah, which time? The first time, maybe the first time.
I don't even know.
I don't even know. When Frieza kills Krillin.
Okay.
And Goku loses his shit and turns Super Saiyan for the first time.
Oh, that was badass.
Like, I remember rewatching it, like, waiting for it to happen, and just when it happened, I got chills. Like, as an adult, I got chills, and I was like, I'm a little kid again, this is amazing.
That was.
It's either that or when Goku debuts Super Saiyan 3 to Majin Buu. Because he was like, oh, this is Super Saiyan 1. Psh! Oh, this is Super Saiyan 2. Psh! And then I developed something even stronger, and you're like, what? How is that even possible? And he's like, hang on. And then he spends like 3 episodes just yelling.
Yeah.
And then the super long hair and the no eyebrows, and it was like, oh my god, this is awesome. And then he beat the shit out of Majin Buu, but then he couldn't keep it up. The debut of Super Saiyan 3 was definitely awesome. What is your favorite moment from Dragon Ball Z?
I guess the one moment has to go back to Gohan fighting Cell. And Gohan being an asshole. I remember yelling at Gohan at my TV. I was just like, you piece of shit! Just kill him already!
I'm gonna toy with you a little longer.
Yeah. He was just being a
Look at you,
dick.
Boop. Guess what?
And then Cell was turning into this, like, giant thing. I definitely like the Goku versus Vegeta thing. Like, Vegeta just held a grudge forever. That was always interesting. Like, when he turned evil just to try and beat
That
Goku.
was, yeah. Oh, my actual favorite moment, when the tears started flowing, when he's Majin Vegeta and he's like, Trunks, I love you.
Oh,
but I need to do this, and I need to save the world. And he's holding
yeah,
Trunks,
yeah, he
and
just
it's
goes-
just like, oh my god,
And then
it's so powerful.
Then he just beats he just kicks Trunks in the gut and then,
Yeah.
like, smacks Goten.
But he actually, doesn't he actually say, I love you?
Yeah. He, like,
And it's
hugs
just
him.
like, Vegeta, like, is the pinnacle of strength and, like, inner
Yeah.
resolve for, like, ever, and then he's just like, son, I love you. And you're like, oh!
Yeah, that was
So
amazing.
good. How many Dragon Ball Z video games have you played? I've played Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1, 2, and 3. I've played Ultimate 22 on, I think it was Ultimate 22 on the original PlayStation. Legacy of Goku 1, 2, and 3.
I didn't realize how many DBZ games were out there. Are they all fighting?
Most of them are. Legacy of Goku was an
Well-
interesting combination of like fighting plus RPG elements. So like I think Legacy of Goku is definitely one of the most unique Dragon Ball Z games that I've played because there was a lot of fighting to it, but because it was also a Game Boy game, they had to add other elements to it. So they added like an RPG element and leveling up, and it was really cool and definitely a very unique Dragon Ball experience.
Thanks for joining us for that trip down memory lane.
I would call it more of a stroll myself.
Gentle meandering.
I don't have another one.
A trot down memory lane.
Are we taking courses now?
We can a skip.
You know what? Maybe next time we should take skateboards.
Skateboards, eh? I like the sound of that.